Hi, Ryohei.
Hi.
I can see you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that's good. Hello, Kanato. Oh, are you sick, Ryohei? Why are you covering your hair? I mean, like your head.
My room is so cold now.
Ah, okay. Why? You have to turn on the heater. Is it cold even if the heater is on?
My room, uh, my room a little bit big plus.
Oh,
So
okay. But the heater is on.
yeah,
Okay.
so I'm still cold.
But did you tell your homestay mom or homestay dad that it's cold?
Yeah.
Do they know?
But
Do they know that it's cold even if the heater is on?
yeah,
Probably the heater is a little bit on. I mean, like it's not. Oh, how do you call this one? Like it should be at least in the right temperature. Okay, let's just wait for Kanato. Who else is joining us? Okay, okay, Saki is joining us. Kanato. How was your weekend, Ryohei?
uh,
Did you go anywhere? Did you do anything?
no, I just watching
I watched.
the Milan fashion show. Milan fashion show.
You
Fashion
watch
show.
what?
Uh,
You watch a fashion show?
yes, fashion show. And
Where
online.
did you watch this fashion show? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube and do you know Vogue?
Oh, Vogue, yeah, Vogue.
Yes.
Yeah, hello, Kanato. Kanato, you have to unmute. You're muted. Hello. Hello, Saki. Oh, Saki, how are you? How are you, Kanato? Okay, so guys, did you already get an email from Ami about your new class?
No.
Oh no, okay, so Kanato maybe next week. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, guys, how do you call this one? Oh, Ryohei, you haven't taken the assessment test. So I will send you the assessment test later and you have to take this, okay? Yeah, okay. So you have to take that one. How was your weekend, Saki?
I went hiking with my friend.
Oh, where did you go?
It's part of
Part of what?
Barnaby.
Ah, Burnaby. Burnaby Mountain? You went to Burnaby Mountain?
I went to Confederation Park.
What? What's the name of the park?
Yes, I stayed there. Kind of beach.
In Burnaby, you mean? Oh, I didn't see. I cannot. Ah, Confederation Park. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. What about you, Kanato? Did you go anywhere? Oh, wow. You, which one? Which library did you go? Downtown? Downtown. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, guys. So before anything else, let's do conversation and okay, we'll do more exercises later. Okay. Okay, let's talk about customs. Okay, I know that some of you have already traveled to different countries. Okay, not only one, but more than two. Okay, so Kanato, can you give me one country that you've been to other than Canada?
Vietnam.
Okay, Vietnam. Okay, so what customs were different? Okay, like Vietnamese customs. So how long did you stay there? How long?
3 or 4 days.
Okay, so 3 days, for example. Probably you notice something, okay? Like you observe. So, what customs were different, for example, from your country's customs? Like customs, traditions, practices. Can you give some?
Custom.
Yeah, tradition, including food, including, like some practices that they do. If you compare Vietnamese culture or
Sorry,
customs,
Luisa. Saki asked you.
yeah, I cannot hear you, Saki. Can you speak louder? Can you adjust your volume? But can you hear me well, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saki, one more, please. What's that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's a little bit low. Can you please adjust your volume? Ah, Yuki is joining soon. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. Yeah. What about you, Kanato?
Customs.
Yeah, can you compare like what do you think are some of the differences between Japanese and Vietnamese culture, especially when you went there to visit the country?
Uh, Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
People in Vietnam uh, usually use a bike, motorbike.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So,
Even
so
in big cities, right?
yes, so they out of a lot of bikes. So I was surprised.
A lot of motorcycles.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
so I was very surprised. So because too many.
Yeah,
So
yeah, 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 yeah. Actually, yes, I've been there
yes,
too.
when before I went to Vietnam,
Yeah.
I searched Vietnam's customs,
Yes.
but of course I knew, but uh, so surprised.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So when you were already there, you were surprised to see it on your own with your own eyes.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
and Vancouver too.
Oh, and Vancouver too.
Vancouver is no, no, almost uh, nothing bike, motorbike.
Oh yeah, there are only very few during summertime.
Yes. Why? Do you know?
Oh no, because everything here is regulated. There's always this like rules that they need to follow, and I think it's also very expensive to buy. Yeah, and they only use this during summertime because it's too cold. It's very
Okay.
cold, and yeah, it's not common here. And if somebody uses, let's say a motorbike or a motorcycle, it's those I don't know. There's this famous brand, you know, of this. I forgot. I know it begins in letter H. It's a famous brand of motorcycles, and they only use this like for fun, like to motorbike around cities and everything like that. Oh, wait 1 second. What happened to Euro? Are you ready? Euro, are you in? And Yuki, where is Yuki? Are you ready? Okay. Are you ready? Yeah, I already admitted them. Okay, so anyway, yes.
Teacher,
Yes?
teacher, you can say, she wants to know meeting number and password.
Oh, why? I already admitted her. Okay, just 1 second. Well, he's supposed to have it, right? Wait 1 second. I need to send him send her the link, I should say. Give me a second, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, okay. Tell her I'm sending her the link. I'm just looking for the
Yes.
link right now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I'm forwarding it now. Yuki. I don't know what happened to Euro. Are you in? Okay, can you please let us know? Can you please tell her to let us know if she got the link, Saki?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Kanato, let's continue. What else? Other than you were surprised. I was surprised too when I um visited Vietnam because even major roads or streets, in main cities, there are a lot of motorcycles, and you really have to be careful when you cross the street because they won't even stop. You have to be careful when you cross because there are a lot of
Yeah.
motorcycles, and even if people are crossing, they won't stop. So you
Yeah.
really have to be very careful. Anything
So
else?
when I crossed a road
Mhm.
with all of students for safe.
Uh-huh. So you cross with other people.
Yes.
Yeah, because if you are not really used to this kind of, like situation,
Yeah.
you will,
And
yeah.
I felt so when I communicated the local students, and I felt out of students use a glass, not contact.
Oh, what? Like,
Glass?
I mean, eyeglasses?
Eyeglasses, yes.
They don't use contact lenses?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know, but anyway, so
A lot of
yeah,
students are wearing eyeglasses.
yes,
Yeah. Well, actually, now there are more and more Japanese people too. But I think, what about you? Do you use contact lenses?
yes.
Oh, okay. Yohei, can you give me one country that you have already visited?
No, just
Canada?
in Canada, yes.
Uh-huh, okay.
But I like to go UK and
I'd like to
probably
go to the...
I would like to go to the UK and France and Italy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But anyway, so you're now here in Canada, in Vancouver. Can you give me one difference between Japan and Canada?
One, uh, there's no different almost between Japanese and Canada for me.
There's no
Yes.
difference? Almost the
Yeah.
same?
Now, yes.
Really? Okay. Do you think the Japanese and Canadian culture are similar?
Yes, but I don't really know the Canadian culture and custom.
Mm-hmm. You're
So
not.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So,
yeah.
do you take the bus, for example, when you visit places, or when you go around, for example? Do you take the
Take a
bus?
bath.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or the train, something like that? So what's the difference between taking a bus in Japan and taking a bus here? Or taking a train in Japan and taking a train here when you go
Uh,
around?
what
What's the difference? Do you notice?
different? Yes. Definitely very really clean.
Clean?
Yes, clean.
Like you mean
Uh,
buses and trains, something like that?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and Japanese train, and especially in Tokyo,
Mm.
so crowd.
Oh yeah. Okay. So crowded,
And
crowded.
in the morning, yes, morning,
Especially during rush hours.
yes.
Not only in the morning, but in like in the afternoon, in the evening, when people are
Yes,
going home
from
from
home.
work,
Yes,
from school. Okay.
yes.
Hello, Yuki. Hi, Yuki. How are you? What about Euro? Euro.
I
Hi. So, Euro, can you give me one country that you've been to other than Canada?
Thailand and Taiwan.
Okay, Taiwan. Um, do you think there are some differences between Japan and Taiwan? I mean, like Japanese culture and Taiwanese culture. Are there any differences between these two countries?
Mm,
Taiwan is just a small country, right? It's an island country too, just like Japan. So the Philippines, Japan, and Taiwan, these are island countries,
yeah,
island.
but I think Taiwan is Japan is a similar culture.
Oh, similar in culture? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, in
and
what way?
but Thailand, its culture is one day it's four time eating.
In Taiwan?
Thailand
I mean, in Thailand, they eat 4 times a day?
four time. One day is four time eating.
Okay, just 1 second, guys. Who is this? Oh, okay. It's Kang. Just 1 second, guys. Kang needs. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, Euro, for the interruption. I need to send this to Kang. Kang is joining the class now, but he doesn't have the. He said his laptop broke. I need to send him the Zoom link. Okay. Um, any update from Yuki? Saki?
I don't know, but see in here. See in
Oh, she's
our
already
class
here?
now.
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah.
Yuki. Just 1 second, guys. I need to forward this to. Okay. Okay, Euro, continue, please. That's interesting. It's my first time to hear that people in Thailand eat 4 times because usually we have 3 meals a day. Usually, right? Guys, is it the same in Japan? Like 3 meals? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Now, in between those meals, we have some snacks, right? Okay. So, Euro, hi, Euro. What's going on? Where is, okay. Now, what about you, Saki? You've already visited some countries, right?
Yeah.
And can you choose one country and compare this to Japan?
Uh, Philippines.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have been to Save Island in Philippines.
How long did you
And
stay in Cebu?
uh, 4 days.
Okay. Yeah.
And at first, uh, there like a restaurant, shopping, exciting activity is really reasonable in Japan.
Okay. So you went. Did you go to this big mall and it's called SM?
I think yeah, kind of big mall,
Yeah.
and it was really reasonable. And also, I haven't seen train in Philippines.
You haven't seen what?
Train,
Train.
train.
Oh, in Cebu,
Yeah,
no, they don't have.
yeah. So it was surprise, and
I was
also,
surprised. You say I was surprised.
yeah, I was surprised, and also I went to massage,
Oh.
and it was really good quality, but uh, really reasonable.
And the price was reasonable.
Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, of course. In the Philippines, it's services are cheaper.
yes,
But
but
there are also
that's where I
restaurant.
live.
Yes, yes, yes. That's why when I go home, I have this too because here it's expensive, you know, and then it's not as good as those people doing it back home,
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh, so services are cheaper, and yes, just like what you said, better services in most cases.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. What about the food?
But actually, I ate some but I remember I drank like a coconut juice, you know. It was big and not similar Japanese juice because it's like fruit that I can drink.
Yeah, and the one that you had was really fresh.
Yes, I love this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Just 1 second. I need to reply to somebody. Okay. Euro, back to you.
Yep.
So you were talking about, hi, Yuki. Okay, I will call you next, Yuki. Yeah, so
Hi. Sorry.
Euro, okay, Kang is also joining us now. Okay, so Euro, you said Thailand.
Yes.
In Thailand, people eat 4 times. How did you know that? Why did you say that they eat 4 times? Because, for example, in most countries, of course, people eat 3 times a day. They have 3 meals a day. You said
Yes.
in Thailand they have four.
Yeah, four.
Why? How did you know that?
So when I went to the Thailand, so
When I went to
when I went to the Thailand,
No, no, da, no, da. When I went to Thailand,
Thailand,
you only use da with the Philippines, the UK, the USA. Anything with United, you use the. Anything with countries that end in S, the Netherlands, the Bahamas, the Maldives. Yeah, okay, but in Thailand. Okay, so when you visited Thailand, yeah, how did you know that they eat 4 times a day? Euro. So they usually have breakfast, okay, breakfast.
Breakfast and lunch
Yes.
and afternoon.
Oh, they eat
And
also like between lunch and dinner?
yes,
Okay. And then dinner?
yeah, dinner.
Okay, so probably between lunch and dinner, we call this a snack. What kind of a
Snack.
snack? Do you know
No, no,
snack?
no snack. And
You mean it's a complete meal?
yes, 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 complete meal.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, really.
oh, yeah. Okay.
Every is so full
Okay.
all time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because in of course, in some countries people have more than actually like snacks like breakfast, coffee break, lunch. Lunch, snack or coffee break, then dinner. And then after dinner, they still eat something. So we call this a snacks, but you said complete meal.
Yeah,
That's
complete meal.
that's kind of surprising. Okay, Yuki, what countries have you visited?
Yes, what country can visit it?
Yeah, other than uh, Canada, for example. Yeah, so what countries have you been to?
Oh, sorry, repeat again.
Okay, what countries have you already visited? Uh,
Taiwan.
Taiwan?
Mm-mm.
Okay, can you compare Taiwan and Japan? Can you compare like what's the difference in culture, in
Taiwan and Japan
yes.
different.
Yes.
Taiwan is always outside dinner.
Taiwanese, they always eat outside.
Yeah, restaurant or
Oh,
yasai.
okay. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, they go to night markets.
yes.
How long did you stay there?
2 months, 2 months.
2 months? You stayed there for 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
Did you study there?
Yeah,
What did you study?
Chinese.
Oh, you studied Chinese. Oh, that's interesting. So can you speak Mandarin?
No,
No? But what did you study like oh, but at least you can speak a little Mandarin. Okay. Just 1 second, guys. I'm looking for okay. I need to share one more time. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, so in Taiwan they eat most of the time outside because they go to night markets. And I heard
yeah.
it's so cheap. Delicious food and it's so cheap. Yeah. Okay. So do you have this kind of night market in Japan? Do you have
Japan?
night markets in Japan? Night market?
No.
No? Oh, yeah. It's very popular in Taiwan. Yeah. Okay, Kong. Hello, Kong.
Yeah, hello, hello.
How are you? How are you, Kang? Okay, Kang, can you please turn on your can you please turn on your camera, Kang? Turn on your camera. No, okay, Kang, I have a question for you. There you go. Okay, so my question, Kang, is this: what countries have you visited other than Canada?
Japan.
Oh, you've been to Japan? Yeah, you visited Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Can you? Okay, so Kang, can you compare Japan and Korea? Compare. Are they the same or different? What do you think, Kang? Japan and Korea, the same or different?
Korea.
Yeah.
Korea.
Korea is so what is the difference between Japan and Korea? Give one example. The same or different? Like different food? Because Korean food is spicy. It's hot. And Japanese food is not. Yeah? Okay. Okay. So anyway, yes, Japanese is an island country. Island country, you know, surrounded by oceans. Yeah, but Korea is not. You know, it's like surrounded by other countries, like China, North Korea. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Uh. Okay. Here, Saki. What are some of the most important customs in your country, for example?
In my opinion, the in Japan, bus or train is coming on time.
What is that? Like
Bus and train come on time.
in Japan, they come on time? Okay.
So it's natural and it is amazing culture in Japan. So
Uh,
I want. So I think this is the most important culture for us because we uh, we are used taking a bus on time.
Okay.
So
So you mean that buses and trains in Japan are on time, like almost
yes,
every time. It's because
yes,
you always want to be on time. You're always punctual.
yes. So for example, in here, so we don't have any schedule for train and bus.
No, there are actually, yes.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, so depends on bus stop. So in Japan, they have a schedule in bus stop.
Oh, okay. So okay, here we also have, I don't know if you notice it, that we have schedule actually. So I don't exactly know what you mean, Saki. Like schedule for buses, schedule for trains. I know we have.
So like I need timetable. We can see timetable in bus stop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have some, but not all bus stops. No.
Yes, in the all bus stop.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh.
Anywhere.
Mm-hmm. So you can always check.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So if you want to check, actually here, you do it online. Have you
Yes.
tried? Yeah.
Yes, I tried it.
Okay. So what are other important customs or practices or traditions in your home country? Yohei.
Right? When the Japanese company have a meeting or doing business deal with other company, the company have a business card to other company, right?
Okay. So every time people from different companies meet, you mean?
Yeah.
When they meet and after their meeting, they always give like a business card?
Yes.
Even now, because most people use online like email or sometimes social media.
Yeah. Now, uh, just uh,
So you mean people still practice this now?
yes, only face to face.
When you meet someone face to face,
Yes.
after your meeting, you have to give your business card.
Yes.
With your name, telephone number, email, name of the company, address of the company, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It shows good respect to other company.
Okay, okay. Well, actually, here, no, people don't do this anymore. Like, probably they just ask, like, okay, can I get your phone number, please? Blah, blah, blah. Or, yeah. So, yeah, I think this is still a good practice. Yeah. Okay. Euro, what about you? What are some of the most important customs of your country that you think people should still practice up to now? Customs, traditions, practices. Okay, but what about bowing? Bow. Do you think people should still do this? Euro? Why?
Mm, respect.
To show respect. Yeah. Okay, do you do this to people, like people older than you, teachers, parents? Do you do this? Oh, okay, yeah. What about you, Yuki? What are some of the most important customs of your country?
The same factory. Japan is direct on time.
Can you say that again, please?
Japan is direct on time.
Japan is historical? Historic?
Direct, yeah, direct.
Okay, yeah. Japan is. Oh, you mean that we have to keep the history of Japan?
Sorry.
Yeah. Can you please write it? Yuki, can you please write?
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. Ah, you mean strict. In what way?
At time, on time.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay. So Japanese are punctual. You know punctual?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All the
Actually, I don't.
like on time, being on time.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So like when you meet people, you go to class, you go somewhere to meet people, right? Okay. What about you, Kang?
Yes.
What are some of the most important customs of Korea?
Korea, Korea, when you, yeah, older people, uh, older people,
Yeah, older people.
elder people, speaking, uh,
So older people.
Korea, expensive older people.
Oh, so you mean older people are important?
Oh, yeah.
You respect old people. Yeah, respect. You know respect.
Okay.
Respect.
Respect.
Very high respect to old people.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Okay. What about you, Kanato? What do you think are some of the most important customs of your country?
I think it's important for Japanese people to use honorifics,
What?
like honorifics, like political words and phrases for elderly people.
Okay, so it is important for people to use what kind of words?
Uh, Political words,
Yeah, like what? Example. Can you give one example of these political words?
when they talk to elder people and teacher and yeah, so other person.
Okay, so what you're trying to say, Kanado, is that there are certain words, particular words that you use to people depending on their ages, you know,
Yeah,
depending how old they are, and depending on their status in the society, right? So there are particular words that you use to give
yeah,
respect to people, especially those older people, and especially to those people who are with high positions. Yeah, is that
yes,
right?
yeah, right.
Uh-huh. I think it's very similar to Korean. Um, Kang actually mentioned that they have this high respect to people older, yeah, to older people. And
Yeah,
I think it's very similar. So there are certain words that you use, let's say, to your parents, to a boss, right? To a teacher, to someone who is in a higher position. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Here. This is interesting. Okay, Yuki, can you please answer this? Are there any customs or traditions or practices in your country that visitors or foreigners might find strange or weird? You understand the question, Yuki?
No, I don't understand.
Okay, customs. You know customs, right?
Custom.
Customs, traditions. Okay. Okay, so customs, traditions, or practices in your country that visitors, foreigners, tourists, for example, might find it strange or weird. So, are there any customs, traditions, or practices in your country that visitors, foreigners, tourists might find it strange or weird?
Oh, Japan. Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, um, difficult. I don't.
Is there any, for example, if I go and visit Japan, okay, is there any tradition or custom or practices by the Japanese that it's probably kind of like strange to me
Oh,
or something different?
different.
Okay, I will get back to you, Yuki. Okay, I want you to have time to think. Okay, what about you, Saki? Is there any customs or traditions that your country for example, practice that visitors or foreigners or tourists might find strange or weird?
Okay, so in my opinion, the visitor is surprised um, in train because in Japan, some people sleep in train.
Oh, like some people sleep on the train.
On the train, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's probably when they travel, let's say for a longer time. Yes, I think that's
No,
normal.
not travel, just to go to work, like go to school. People sleep on the train because Japan is safe, so everyone they live on the train.
Oh yeah. Do you mean this is common?
Yeah, it's common. Actually, I have experience and it's natural.
So it's not only in the class that you guys sleep on the train too.
Yeah, because so anyone, nobody stole my stuff like a wallet, phone. So
Uh
I
huh.
did it. And sometimes I'm tired. I sleep on the train.
Okay, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay, so you can sleep
Yeah,
anytime.
yeah, because it's safe.
Well, actually, here, well, in the Philippines, no, it's not safe to sleep on the train. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay, it's not safe. But here in Vancouver, I think it's safe. But sometimes people kind of like close their eyes and take a nap, something like that. Yeah, okay. So I think it's common that people
yeah,
sleep
it's
on the
natural.
train.
Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, and for us, that would be a little bit strange. Yeah.
yeah. But Japanese have the experience. Everyone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, are you able to wake up like before your stop?
Sometimes I miss my station.
Oh no. Okay. That would be a problem then. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Ryohei? Are there any customs, traditions, practices in your country that other people from other countries might find it strange or weird?
I think when almost Japanese people eating noodle.
Eating what?
In Japan, noodle.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Japanese people eating.
Ah,
Like
the
a
one with
sound.
sound.
Yes, yeah. I think almost that visitor who came to Japan will be so surprised and shocked.
Yes, actually,
You know.
yes. Because in most cultures, like eating like something with soup, especially with noodles, and when you make a sound when you eat, for most that's kind of like bad table manner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in your case, it's kind of like common to do that, right?
Yeah.
Like slurping, you slurp like this
So,
one.
offering.
Yeah, because when we eat, for example, like noodles or anything with soup, we do it quietly. Yeah, but in your case, there should be a sound, right? So anyway, it's a part of your culture, but this will kind of like shock many people. Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. Kanato, what about you?
I think to go to school by alone is strange for foreigners.
Like kids,
Kids, yes.
young kids. This one. Yeah.
And on foot too.
What?
On foot too.
Aha. Taking a public transportation or on food alone. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm. Or going on foot alone is common in Japan. Yes. Okay. For example, here, like young kids, parents should take them to school.
Yes.
They take them and they pick them up. Okay. This is a must. You cannot let a child like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old to go to school alone. No. Probably 9 or 10, it's okay if it's near. Like, it's very near, for example. But if they need to cross the street, no, you can't. They can't. Yeah. If there is a street that they need to cross, the parents or anyone older had to take them or let them, help them to cross the street. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is one. Yeah, I've seen some videos. Some videos where a young child, 7 years old, going to school alone and taking the train.
Yes.
Oh no, not here. Oh my goodness, no. The police will uh go to the parents. No, they might be sued,
Yeah.
for this. And in my home country, no, it's not safe. It's not very safe to do that. If the school is very close and they only have to go on foot, I think that's okay. But if it's a little bit far, no. Somebody has to take them, like, drop them off and then pick them up. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing. Uh, what about Kong in Korea? Are there any this one? Are there any
in Korea, a restaurant don't give me tip.
what's that, Kong? In a restaurant? Yeah?
Uh, restaurant give me tips.
Okay.
Tip.
In uh we don't. Yeah, this one?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Kong,
Yes.
what about taxi drivers?
Driver,
Mm-hmm. Do you give
no.
tips? No?
no tip.
Oh, okay. So we don't give tips to. Yeah,
Yeah.
to workers in
Yeah.
restaurant, to taxi drivers.
Yeah.
No. What about hair salon?
Yes.
No, you don't give tips.
No tips.
No. No.
Yeah.
So we don't give tips to workers in restaurants, to taxi drivers, to hairstylists, or to any service workers.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But here in Canada, we do. Yeah, in restaurants, in hotels, taxi drivers, hairstylists. What else? Massage. When you go to a massage parlor, yeah, so we give tips. Okay. Now, what about who else? Euro.
Hi.
Did I already? Yeah. What about you? What do you think? Okay, here's the question. Are there any customs or traditions or practices in your country, let's say in Japan, that visitors, foreigners, tourists might find it strange or weird?
Strange.
Yeah.
Oh, so Japanese people,
Mhm.
when eating,
Yeah.
close the mouth
Ah, okay. So meaning you don't talk
and no sound.
when you eat.
Yeah, when you eat.
Okay, so when you eat something, no sound.
Yes.
But when
And
you eat soup, noodles,
and
you
yes,
make sound.
close the mouth. So and foreigner is when eating the sound open the mouth the eating, but it's different.
Oh, This one? Japanese people?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Really.
Oh, okay. Do you talk?
Because the Japanese people is when
The
eating
Japanese people are.
eating when eating the sound eating is so uncomfortable in Japanese.
So when you eat or chew something, it's very quiet, no sound.
Yes.
Ah,
But without the noodle, the
except
sound.
noodles.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Have you seen a Chinese person eating?
Uh,
Because they make a lot of
and
sounds, when they eat.
and Korean is when eating the sound.
So even the Korean people too?
Yes.
I think, you know, Filipinos too, when we eat, sometimes we have sound too. Yeah?
But,
Okay.
but yeah, but Japanese people feel the uncomfortable.
Okay. So there's no sound when you eat. Okay. Okay, who was not called yet? Saki,
Yes,
did I already call you about this topic?
yes, I already answered.
Uh-huh. Okay, Yuki. Yuki now. What about you, Yuki?
Yes, many Japanese people wear masks even before COVID-19.
Okay. When do you wear mask?
What? Then,
When? Yeah. Like before pandemic.
yeah, before always sometime many Japanese people wear the mask.
Why?
Uh, maybe not make up. Japanese people shy.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really? And is it allowed at work?
Yeah.
So, Japanese people have been wearing masks even, before the pandemic? Oh. Okay. So, for example, I go to work before the pandemic, okay? I go to work and I was not able to put my makeup. So, I can wear a mask and it's okay. And it's okay to do that? Like when you go to work?
Well,
Oh, okay. Wow. So this is not a problem like wearing. Okay, one more question, guys, before we go on our break. Okay. This one is interesting too, okay? Okay, you first. Who else is here? Okay. Euro, you first. What are some customs in your country that people should follow when they are eating? Don't worry about this. Okay, for example, I go to Japan, okay? And then I go to a restaurant, and people around me are Japanese, of course, having lunch or having dinner in a restaurant. So, what are some customs in your country that people should follow when they are eating or in a restaurant?
So it's mean against the foreigner.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are some customs in your country that people from other countries should follow when they are eating or when they are in a restaurant?
Employees teaching foreigner and how to eat the Japanese food
Yeah.
and how to order.
Okay. Yes. So how to order and how to eat
Yes,
the the way you eat.
teaching.
Teaching?
Yeah.
Teaching them the way we eat.
Help.
You help them. Okay. Yeah. Now, what about you, Ryohei? What are some customs in your country that people from other countries should follow when they are eating? Let's say, in someone's house, in someone's home.
Okay.
Not only in a restaurant, but what about in someone's home?
It is home, at home, and restaurant too. When you eat Japanese food, it's common in Japan to eat with dishes. Put in the dishes and eating. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and not to eat dishes that
Okay, for example, here in North America and even in my home country, when we have our meals, usually we have big plates.
yeah.
We have big plates. And when we have some soup, for example, we have to have our own bowl. Bowl?
Yes,
Yeah.
Japanese in Japan is separate, and Japanese people are eating the grab the dishes and using chopstick and
Put it near your mouth.
yes, that is a common sense in
Yeah,
Japan.
I know. This is common because my brother-in-law does the same.
But
Yeah.
Korea and or other country is not.
No, we
Right?
don't.
Yes.
We don't do that. Yeah. Because usually we have big plates, and then a bowl, and then the bowl is just on the table and we do this. But in your case, guys, you put it close to your mouth, right? Okay. And in some countries, for example, the Philippines, Arab countries, or some countries in Asia, like India, for example, Arab countries, the Philippines, for example, most people, a lot of people, I should say, not maybe most, we eat with our hands. We use our hands when we eat. Is this okay to do it in front of you guys? Let's say if I'm in Japan and I said, oh, I don't know how to use chopsticks. Can I use my hands? to eat? Is that okay? What do you think, Ryohei? Is it okay?
In Japan?
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
To use my hands when I eat in front of you?
No. Using chopstick or fork and knife.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, what about you, Kang, in Korea? What are some customs in your country that people from other countries should follow when they're eating or when they are in a restaurant?
Korea, all the people, eat before that. Uh,
Yes, Kang.
in Korea, all the people don't eat before eat.
Okay, so in Korea,
Uh,
especially in someone's house, right? They have to wait for the oldest person to start. I think I think this is the like, like, okay. I think this one. Do you know this, guys?
okay. Okay.
Okay, is it similar, guys, in Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar?
Yeah.
Like, let's say,
No.
yeah, Yuki, is it similar? In Korea, other members of the family have to wait for the oldest person to start the meal?
Oh, Yuki, no.
No?
Yeah, but I don't know Japanese.
Kanato, what do you think? Is this similar too? Because in Korea, Kang
Yes,
said,
it's similar.
similar?
Yes, in Japan.
Oh, you have to wait for the oldest person to start the meal.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So in Korea, Kang, this is always a practice, that you do this. Like, before if everyone is already home and it's already dinner time, they have to wait for the oldest member of the family to start the meal. Nobody starts. Nobody eats first, right? They have to wait for the oldest person. Yeah, Kang? Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm, same. Okay. So anyway, guys, it's already 2:15. I will send you for your 15-minute break, okay? 15 minutes. I will see you at 2:30. So eat something, drink something, okay? I'll see you guys.
See ya.
Yeah.
Hey, teacher.
Yeah. I'll
Hi. I have a question.
yes.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm already muted. Yes.
Thank you. So I want to know difference between
I want to know the difference, the difference.
okay, I want to know the difference between A to the
A.
and the THE.
Oh, you mean the articles?
Yes, I know different, but it's not clear.
Okay. Of course, we use. I will explain later because I want to give examples. Okay. This is. Oh. Oh, what happened? Okay. Okay. Can you see me?
Yes, I can feel.
Okay. So yes, this is actually a problem among you guys.
Yes, I know.
Like in your writing, in
Yes, visual writing.
yes, actually, I don't know who's writing. I mark one. I'm not sure if it's yours or Kanato or Euro or somebody else. I was not able to remember when I downloaded this, but it has no name. And the writing was good, but there was a problem with articles,
Yes,
like from the beginning till the end. So I will explain this later. I will give you some examples. Okay?
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I see you later.
Yes. See you.